Okay.
All right. We're live.
We're live.
We're live from the SAP Global Partner Summit. And my name is Daniel Sabo, and I'm here with Max Mazochler.
Yeah. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing?
We've got obviously a lot of people interested in this event, and there's a lot of activity. And we're gonna do something different this time, right?
Right.
We're gonna keep the camera on. We're gonna allow you guys to sneak peek into some of the conversations and the activity that's going on. And feel free to just tune in whenever you want, and we'll make sure that we'll share some information, give a little bit of updates about the keynotes that happened today, and just a general feel so that those who cannot make it just have a little bit of insight into what's it like to be here.
Yeah, and I think just as a little bit of basis, we're in Orlando, Florida. We're at the Convention Center, and this is the Global Partner Summit. And we're actually located towards the front of the exhibit. So you're sort of seeing the main entranceway where people are coming out. Behind us is a lot more booths, a lot more partners. Everyone's out here networking, talking to each other. It's not just partners talking to SAP, it's SAP networking with SAP as well as partners talking to each other. Just so you get a sense of that, because otherwise you might think, well, they're at an airport or something. Well, that's actually not the case. So that's pretty much where we are, and we're gonna, like Daniel said, we're gonna leave it on and you'll see what you see, and you'll see what we see.
Yeah, and quite openly, there's no agenda, nothing. We're gonna grab some people, we're gonna interview them, talk to them, have a discussion, and that's basically the plan. Yeah. And the cool thing is, then when people do come here, they get these little.
So that was a next gen one.
That's a next gen one.
This one's got.
And that's also a next gen one, but with an IP twist. And this year, it's all about next gen partnering, isn't it? Right. So, and Max is just showing you the different cool pins that you can get if you come to our booth. And it's all about next gen partnering. It's all about the rebirth a little bit of our partner ecosystem and driving innovation. It's all about the partners in focus. So, it's definitely an exciting time at SAP to be a partner these days. But we attended the keynote, right?
Yep. So that's the other thing. The keynotes, I'm sure, are going to be on YouTube as well and will be streamed. So you can certainly see that for more details. This is really just meant to be a on the ground, look at what's going on, see what people come, where they mill about, and basically get a feeling for what's here. We also have this will give you a little bit of a sense of
a little bit of map that Max is showing.
Yeah, so we're roughly right there, which is why everything's basically behind us. But anyway, that's just to situate where you are.
And Max, so this year I think that SAP done a little bit different. So we had like a SAP TV sort of approach. But how do you like the keynote?
Oh, the keynote I actually really enjoyed. It was very much open. It was a discussion between basically our thought leaders and partners, and what are we doing? What are our next initiatives, and so on. So if you do get a chance, definitely grab the YouTube and catch up to it that way, because there's a lot of good detail there that's worth catching. I should also point out it's like, roughly 3:00 here. This is going to run till 5, and then it's happy hour. So we probably won't film happy hour in that.
That's correct. That's correct. Or we should.
Well, let's see how happy the happy hour gets, but potentially, yeah, maybe that makes sense. And I think with that, maybe we just leave the camera rolling and just keep looking around.
Yeah, exactly. And we want to also take this opportunity to mention that while there's a lot of things being announced, we're part of the Channel Digital Enablement team. One of the things that we have launched, which is actually launched this very day, is our SAP podcast. Exactly.
So be sure to grab it.
It's actually called the SAP Partner Podcast. It's partner specific, but the nice thing about it is it's a public podcast, right? So It's not just for SAP partners, right?
That's correct. It's available on opensap.com. Certainly go out there, download it, take a look at it. We'd be really interested to hear what you think of it, whether we need to add more material or whether there are other topics you'd like to cover, or just any questions or comments are very, very welcome. And literally, as Daniel was saying, it just launched. Like it's I don't know, 5 hours old or something. Anyway, it's our baby. It's gone.
It's a baby. Yeah,
It's
a
definitely
baby.
a baby.
Yeah, it's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're hoping. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep this on and check back and grab a couple of people who walk by
Yep.
or who are standing by as well.
Anyone. We will talk to anyone. We are very, very democratic.
All right. So see you guys. So here's an offer to anyone just tuning in. So we're live at the SAP Global Partner Summit, and as we mentioned earlier, we're just going to keep this on and let you guys check in from time to time. But we also check in from time to time, and feel free to write in the chat anything that you want to ask from us, or let's play a game. Why don't we? Why don't we just allow our viewers to just tell us what they want to, who they want us to approach, what topics they want to hear about, and we'll just go and grab those folks who are responsible for those areas and let them ask questions in those. What do you think, Max?
Well, now I'm on camera.
Yeah, this is now official.
This is
now
official.
Live.
Okay.
We are now live. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And as Daniel was saying, this is streaming live. Go ahead, grab the chat. This is completely informal.
Yeah.
As you can obviously tell.
Suit and tie, informal.
Well, informal in that we have no idea that we were going to do this. So here we are.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. Yep. Yeah. Yes, we are.
It's live.
So yeah, give us suggestions. And I mentioned earlier, we're at the very beginning of the conference, and we are pointed outwards. We should at some point pick up the camera and just swing it around and show people like a panorama or something.
Right now.
All right. There you go. That's off to the side. Panning back. More over towards that way. Oh, we're going almost for the full 270. There you go. There you go. Straighten it out a little. There you go. Perfect. So that's it. And I only suggest that because I often see people do this sort of thing, and then you're always wondering, well, what's going on behind where they are, or why does it look strange where they're standing? And that's why we're here at the beginning of this. Oops. Looks like it might have. He might be going into. We literally are at a demo area. So like this PC here just went into sleep mode. So rather than people see what we're talking about, they now get to see our lovely screensaver. But we can fix that in a moment. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So we are now live.
Oh, all that was not live.
Oh, all that was not live. Yeah. So basically, one of the things that happens during these events is obviously.
I'm wondering if we checked the chat, if somebody would have already said, "Hey."
We do see the chat. So I guess what we want to communicate to our viewers is that we're doing things a little bit differently. So we want to make sure that you guys can interact with us through the chat. Make sure you type in any questions you have. Actually, think of us as your extended self and use us to go and ask questions from people of different topic areas. We will just go reach out to these people and, we'll grab whoever walks here, interview them, talk to them, just like if you would be here. Totally random, totally unofficial, right?
Yeah, it's basically like virtual networking, but with
twist.
With a little twist, and basically with people that you may or may not know. So it's completely up to chance as to what happens. I'm sure I've already mentioned it. I don't know if it's been captured, but again, we're at the front of this conference. The rest of it is actually behind us, so it might look like we're just standing here in an airport, but in reality, we're at the Florida Convention Center. It's huge. We're at the GPS, so we're at the Global Partner Summit of that. The main event, or the much bigger event, is happening tomorrow, which is the SAP Sapphire conference, and then also the CX conference. So this is one part of that whole thing. And I have to say, it's pretty high energy. A lot of people talking, small groups.
Yeah.
Really nice combination of people catching up and people demonstrating and basically showing what they can do. Some of your impressions?
Yeah, Max, I wanted. So I was here last year. This is my second partner summit. You've been to much more partner summits than I have, but essentially,
Well, primarily Sapphire. This
Sapphire,
is because
right.
that's the event that occurs after this, and I'm usually involved in that. So this is
Okay.
a little different.
But my impression is there's way more energy. There's way more interest this year, which is really really great to see. I mean, we literally were busy all across the day with partners coming, learning about what's there for them in enablement land,
Right.
training.
Mhm.
How can they train their sales reps? How can they train their build, their development folks? And it's really great to hear because that's exactly what we do at this booth,
Yep.
and that's exactly what Max and I would like to help our partners.
And I will say the vibe is very different than a regular Sapphire vibe, in that you have partners in SAP are basically equal. We're both working on the same goals, the same ideas. We're both working together to help customers. So the atmosphere here is much more sort of relaxed, much more sort of not like for example in Sapphire you often have customer interactions where you're trying to explain the latest products and so on. This is much more collegial, if I can say it that way,
Okay.
where people are really collaborating and sort of saying, hey, we do this, how do you do it, how do we sell this better. It's a very different vibe and very kind of like looser. I don't know how else to explain it. It doesn't have the frenetic, I've got to go see 6 things because I'm the customer and I need to know the latest supply chain product, and I'm going to go see it live at 15 minutes and let's go. Very different vibe.
Right.
Yeah,
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I think I have to agree. And well, we look around here. I mean, basically, we're, as Max mentioned, we're in the front, but right next to us we have the Partner Edge folks. We have SAP C4 HANA. We have Partner Network. We have SAP Cloud Platform. We've got SAP Business One and BYD, Business by Design. Well, we have SAP S4 HANA Cloud. We've got SAP Qualified Partner Package Solutions, right? Right in the middle, we have the digital folks with App Center and all the related areas. So a partner comes here and they really get a 360-degree overview of what's happening today.
Yeah, and in fact, it's literally. I'm gonna.
Yeah, Max, please just.
So this is very roughly the graphic, and you can see that it's set up in a 360-degree area, and we're the front 2 booths in the very beginning there, which is one of the reasons why it's pretty empty in front of us, because that's the main entranceway.
Right, and the fun thing about it is, so you're a partner, you come here, and you get to interact with various people. But at the same time, I heard conversations where partners came here and they met they network with other partners, and it turns out that there's going to be some interactions, and they're going to work together, build something. So it's fun to come and meet SAP, but it's also fun to meet other partners.
Absolutely.
It's sort of a little ecosystem of
networking.
Business networking.
Yeah. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll leave the camera on. We'll kind of push it back. We'll make sure we'll have people come up as time goes on, and we'll just sort of capture those interactions. How does that sound?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's play a game. Let's
Sure.
You and I just grab a couple of folks. I'm responsible for SAP Cloud Platform. You're BYD, but we obviously, our team has an end-to-end product scope. Let's assume that our listeners, our viewers, are interested in everything, and we'll try to grab people from.
We're just going to do business.
Whatever areas.
Yeah, we'll just do business as usual. Sounds perfect. Okay. All right. So,
Perfect.
do we want to? Shall we turn this off for now, just to?
We'll turn the microphone off for the next couple of seconds, and we're back soon. So,
Okay.
See you guys soon. So we're basically going to be just walking over to a couple of folks here. Okay, so again, we are live at the SAP Global Partner Summit, and together with my colleague Max, we're going to talk to the App Center guys. Is that correct?
That is correct, wherever they are in this area. So we're just going to walk over and do it.
Okay, exactly. So we're now walking across. This is actually the digital team, and yeah, and we're just gonna interview them. And this is live from the SAP Global Partner Summit. So there's actually a couple of interesting booths here, and one of them is the SAP App Center. So here we are with one of our SAP partners. Hi, Yaroslav.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, and we're here with a colleague, Bill Rojas.
Bill Rojas, SAP App Center.
Hey, thanks guys for joining today. And I'm just gonna interrupt you guys so that you can do your thing. Don't worry, but I'm just gonna give our audience a little bit of sneak peek into what's going on here. And together with Max, we're gonna just view what's. we're just gonna check in and view what these guys are talking about.
Commerce platform, and we allow the partners to just put in front of their customer base what they're building on top of SAP or what integrating on SAP. So great place to find new leads, new markets, and make new revenue.
Awesome. So it sounds like there's a lot of activity. This is something partners are interested in. So what brings you here to this booth? Are you already on, or are you planning to be?
We are a new partner, and we are looking to get into SAP space. And simply because SAP is a growing platform, SAP invests a lot of money into promoting their business and promoting their partners. And at the same time, nice place for Apex App Center. We have developers that we have development group that develops applications, and we have experience developing applications. And App Center in this case is really important for us to promote those applications right from the start. You can go through the compliance review, you can go through the validation, and then you're up in the market and you start selling.
Beautiful. And what is the first step for a partner? I'm a partner. I'm sitting somewhere out in the world. I could not make it to Orlando, which is already a bummer. But how does a partner get started here, Bill?
The first thing that you need to do, just like you said, become a partner. If you're not a partner today, this is the perfect time to do it. The company has invested a lot on this channel. So the next thing is get the validation of the application that you're trying to put in front of the customer. So get validated. And if you don't know how to start the journey, just go to the sapappcenter.com and go to the Publish Your Application tab.
That's simple.
Yep, that's simple. 1, 2, 3.
Can you show us some of the apps that are currently there and get a sense of it? Great, thank you.
Yeah. So today we have, let's find out. The App Center, again, is an open ecosystem for any partner that's building or integrating into SAP. And today we have, let's find out how many, because this is growing by the minute. We have, let's see, 1881.
Yeah, say that, 1881.
1881.
Good.
So we have applications supporting any type of line of business, any industries. You can see that we have, let's find out the customer experience, which to me sounds like these guys are very active. We have about 146 applications, all built on customer experience.
Okay.
So if you are a partner building on any of the SAP technologies, I will say take advantage of App Center.
Okay.
Publish today.
Okay, and we can even see right on the screen here, you have one that's up there for free, and then view. So how does the pricing work roughly, or how does that get done? If you can go into that in a little detail.
The good thing about the marketplace is we don't dictate pricing or packaging. So the partner decide for how much and how they're going to package and sell it to the end user. So the reality is, it's up to the partner to decide: do I want to sell it for 1,000 euros, or do I want to sell it for 100,000 euros? It's up to the partner to decide. The important thing is the contract and the relationship is between the partner and the customer. SAP is not the owner of this business relationship. So the merchant of record is the partner. The support is done by the partner, and the terms and conditions are from the partner, no SAP.
Okay.
That's a very clear sort of path towards monetization. Now, what's the next steps for you guys? What's going to happen after
Just
the Global Partner
get to work, start building, we are entry level partners, so we need to apply for the higher level partnership. We need to become a partner of build, but like I said, we're already a low level partner and we need to work towards that. And at the same time, we've got a couple of products that we would like to post on App Exchange, on App Center, and start selling it.
Super, beautiful. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. This really sounds exciting. So again, Bill Rojas, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And everybody out there that is not ready and listed on the App Center, sapappcenter.com.
Thank you so much. And thank you for our SAP partner from Yaroslav Shevchenko from ADAX.
Yep, thank you very much.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, that is correct.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, guys, stay tuned. So this, again, this is the App Center. We're gonna keep walking around with Max and see how easy it is to get your app built and publish it and monetize it and make money. So we're gonna keep bothering a couple of people.
Thank you very much.
So stay tuned. We're gonna bring you guys to some other booths. So Max, there's actually a couple of interesting stations booths here. Now, over there is the SAP Cloud Platform one. I think once there's a little bit of room for us to go and bother the folks there, I'd love to go and talk a little bit about what's available for partners, and then maybe DDM, database and data management,
Sure.
and then Leonardo.
Yeah, that sounds very good, especially Leonardo. That's an area I work in. Business by Design, SAP Business by Design is on the other side, along with B1. So that would also be good to visit as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let us pause for 2 minutes.
Why don't we head over there?
Okay, let's do that. So give us a little bit of a second. We're going to walk over to the SAP Cloud Platform area. All right, so we just got to the SAP Cloud Platform booth, and again, for those tuning in, we're live at the SAP Global Partner Summit, and we've got a very exciting team here. So we've got from SAP, we've got Melissa with us.
Hi there, Melissa Corfield.
Yeah, and we've got Matthew Otto,
Hey there.
and we've got Sylvie Solo as well. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. So, SAP Cloud Platform. I feel like this is the year. It's all about it. So tell us a little bit about what SAP Cloud Platform is for those partners who might be not familiar, and what is it that it can offer. So maybe Sylvie.
Sure. So SAP Cloud Platform is an open platform as a service for business solutions. So it's for partners who are looking to develop applications for customers to be able to drive innovation and to be able to access actually the back-end source data, right? The data sources from their SAP systems.
Beautiful. Thank you. And what is it that we offer for partners on SAP Cloud Platform? So we just visited the App Center, and we talked to a partner, and they're looking to join the App Center. So, but maybe that's running a little bit forward. So, let me ask you, what is it that our partners should start with SAP Cloud Platform?
Sure. So our customers are able to use SAP Cloud Platform to extend line of business applications, to innovate. And what the App Center offers is a way for them to bring those solutions to market, right? So it helps our customers discover, try, and buy their apps fully transactable on the App Center. So it just makes it a really, very clean, very seamless experience for them.
Okay, great. Matthew, Matthew, would you like to add to that at all, or?
No, I think that covers a lot of it. I think the thing the customers are looking for is to get a maximum return on their investment. When you get a solution like SuccessFactors and Ariba and S4, being able to extend that solution and capture the innovation that happens also outside of SAP and have that seamless experience for, those end users that they're really trying to work and create a solid solution for is important and really valuable. Yep. Yeah.
Just a softer question. How are you guys finding the conference? Are you enjoying it? Is it what are your takeaways? What would you want to tell partners about it?
I think that overall, I think it's a great event. One of the things that I thought was really terrific was really the emphasis that has been placed on how important our partners are. Our ecosystem, we're not successful without our partners being successful. So that's something that, I would definitely be, remiss if I didn't reinforce. It's something that's, and we're really excited that all of our partners are here joining with us.
Okay, good. Any comments from your side regarding the experience of being here and the partners?
No, just that it's really exciting to be here. We're having lots of great discussion with customers, or with partners rather, that have a lot of experience building on cloud platform, selling on the App Center. Some very familiar faces we're seeing year over year. It's great to see them back, but also getting some really great questions from new partners that are looking to grow their business, to expand, beyond implementation and look into how they can innovate and bring new solutions to market. So pretty exciting time, I would say. Yeah.
Perfect. Matthew, predictably, going to look to you for last. I know they've used up all.
I was like, they covered up all the great stuff. No, it's been integration's been huge, and I think that we have, that's one thing that cloud platform, one of the biggest strengths that it has is it is our cloud platform integration, strategy here at SAP. So I think a lot of customers in the partner side, really trying to come to where our roadmap is and get that inside information. So that's been really insightful to get and discuss.
Great. Well, I think this was a great interview, and appreciate you guys taking the time out to fill us in on what you're doing and experiencing. And I think with that, I'm going to hand it back to Daniel, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
PE build, you should absolutely do that. That's what we're encouraging
Oh,
our partners
absolutely,
to do,
absolutely.
Start to build on the SAP Partner Edge program, which is PE build. So
Okay. That might be our next.
Super. Yeah, that definitely should be our next stop. And thank you so much, guys. So I think from partners tuning in, the SAP Cloud Platform is going to probably have a lot of updates this time of the year, especially at Sapphire. So we're very excited about Gunther's keynote happening, and we'll see what the announcements will be. But we are very interested to see the next steps of SAP Cloud Platform. And as always, for partners, it's the Partner Edge portal, the learning rooms, and of course the cloudplatform.sap.com website, which we will direct you guys to. So don't miss those assets. And we'll be back in a couple of seconds. So we are just walking over, and we landed in the SAP database and data management booth. Yeah, and we're here with my colleague Christoph. Christoph, welcome. Thanks for accepting this on a very
Impromptu.
Randy impromptu basis.
Of course, happy to. Yeah, it's been a great day so far. We had a lot of people come up. I mean, thankfully, we already have an existing ecosystem of partners, right? And so, in many cases, it's just questions about differentiation, some new products. Hey, see you later. See, like this, for example, right? We're all working closely on for different products, some joint go-to-market activities. So sometimes we have some new partners coming up asking about spatial, right, Bruce?
Yeah.
And things like that.
And actually, we'd like to invite
Come on over.
Bruce. Come on over. We're
On the
we're
other
live.
side of the laptop. We're live here.
This is an improvised interview. So Bruce,
Hey.
welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
And so tell us a little bit about what you guys do. What's your role at SAP, and just for our viewers, so that they understand.
Yeah, absolutely. So at SAP, I'm responsible for the go-to-market for ISV, specifically around our CX products, line of products, as well as HANA as a service, and spatial geospatial services.
Perfect. Thank you, Christoph.
Same thing, same question.
Same question. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm responsible at SAP for our partner channel as well, specifically around big data channel go-to-market. So any products, and that's actually bi-directional, right? So it's our product portfolio that is applicable in the big data market, but also partner components that make sense in the context of big data for our customers. So, for example, last week we just went live with a new partner model called PE Integrate. That's very interesting. That's specifically created for partners that don't want to build on or embed SAP technology in their stack, but want to integrate with what we have available. PE Integrate is very interesting for new partners. Obviously not for the partners here at Partner Edge or here at Partner Summit, because there are already existing partners. But for partners out there who may be listening to this or have a great idea or want to integrate with solutions that we offer on-premise, in cloud, or hybrid, PE Integrate, Partner Edge Integrate is a new partner model that exactly makes that possible.
So what is it? How is it different from the previous models, and how is it different from a go-to-market or opportunity for a partner to commercialize their IP or their solutions, their services? How is this different?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So for a start, we've got a streamlined contract process to help partners get through. We've got a certification process, and ultimately what we're trying to do is get partners to build applications that or provide services that could be sold through the SAP App Center. Okay, so there's a certification process, make sure the apps are right, but then there's also a monetization that occurs at the end. So it's a little bit of a different process that we go through. And also it's interesting too, because we're involved with the lines of business, right? And so for the lines of business, it's a great opportunity for them to scale up. And we've had a number of partners come to us that are either on the cusp of becoming SAP partners or have been working through third-party SAP partners already. And they want to now become and engage with SAP. So it's all a question of making it easier for partners to do that, and then making it from a line of business context, making those applications and all of the components of them much more available, much readily available, and in a way that is useful to partners to scale.
That's a good point. What Bruce just said, it's PE Integrate is basically providing partners a lower entry level into partnerships in our ecosystem, right? That's really, I think, the way partners can think about that. It's an easier way to start with SAP in the partner ecosystem, and from there you can expand right into wherever you would like to go.
So just really briefly, what's a typical application or a typical use case?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. It really depends, for example, on the lines of business and their integration, right? Bruce, you work a lot together with CX, right?
Yes, I do, absolutely. And in the CX space, I've recently been talking to partners who have, for instance, mobile CRM applications, and they've been connecting to SAP backend, but they have no direct relationship with SAP today. So now they're talking about potentially coming on board, applying their mobile CRM directly to SAP, selling through the App Center, but then also embracing technologies like HANA.
Okay.
So where they, in this case, I'm thinking about, they've used a lot of AI and ML up front in their mobile apps. Now that they will look at using that same platform using HANA.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Increase the business footprint. Yeah.
One more thing. In the space that I focus on, for example, in the big data space, good point. Tomorrow I'm at Red Hat Summit in Boston,
Okay.
right? So there are a ton of partners, developers, data engineers, and data scientists who all work on accounts and with customers who often have SAP data. Unfortunately, and to the detriment of the outcome and the dashboards and the applications that are being built on top of that, they use data extracted out of SAP systems, which the moment it arrives in somewhere in a data lake, it's out of date, right? So we position solutions that include live connections to SAP systems as well as big data technologies. Well, that's just the technology part. These partners, they also need an interesting and applicable partner model to realize that from a go-to-market perspective. And that's what PE Integrate actually offers, right? Integration rather than consumption and adoption of SAP components, which is just as important.
Well, this was really great, and I want to make sure that our partners just get a brief overview of what what is in the database DDM space, but at the same time, we leave them with some sort of call to action or next step. So, in like a simple sort of call to action or next step, what would you say? What would you tell to our partners who are listening? What are the next steps? Where can they find more information on this?
Yeah, absolutely. So for our existing partners, go out to Partner Edge, look at information that's out there, take a look at the PE Integrate program. That would be my recommendation.
And additionally, meet me at Red Hat Summit this week in Boston. We have a big booth there, SAP, and I can walk you through.
Super.
See me at CX Live, eh?
Awesome. And we just have an announcement happening, so we're gonna go off for a couple of seconds. But thank you so much to both of you. Thank you, Christoph. Thank you, Bruce. And we'll see you guys around. So we'll be back in a couple of seconds. Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys. So we are live from the SAP Global Partner Summit together with my colleague Max.
Yep. And we're actually right here in front of SAP C/4HANA. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Michael Humpleby. I am a solution engineer for the South region of the US.
Okay. And what product?
My specialty is SAP Commerce Cloud and SAP Marketing Cloud.
Okay. And how's this event going for you? What are you finding?
So far, the traffic has been a lot busier than it was last year. So the traffic's been good. The questions have been very informative, let's say. So people actually know or trying to find out a lot more what C/4HANA actually is.
Sure.
So that tends to be the big question right now.
Right. It's being mentioned in every keynote, and it comes up, you're getting a lot of sort of free press, if one can use that term. And what are you generally telling folks? I mean, what do they really want to know?
So typically they want to know, what C/4HANA actually is. So it's really the end-to-end customer front office customer experience journey.
Is that the CX in it?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay,
customer
got it.
experience. So customer experience, C4 HANA suite, which comprises commerce, marketing, sales, and service. So that's really the pitch, and also. A colleague of mine here is here for sales and service. I specialize in.
We'll get to you in a second. Don't worry.
So, the question, people tend to come up and they're interested in, say, commerce specifically or sales service specifically. So it's
Right.
always they're interested in some piece of it, but we're given the overall story, obviously.
And when you say commerce, I'm assuming that's more than just standard web commerce.
Correct. It's
B2B.
true. Yeah, it's B2C and B2B, but it's true omni-channel. So it's not just commerce storefront experience. It could be the mobile experience. It could be IoT, and pretty much we service any channel.
And that's what you're referring to by channel. That's really
Correct.
any mechanism that it comes in.
That
It could
a
be.
customer would interact with us.
Okay. Okay. Good. Let me pass you over to Daniel for a second. Daniel, you want to ask a few follow-up?
Yeah, no, I actually would like to introduce to another colleague here. So, also part of the CX team, correct?
Yes, I am. My name is Sheetal Chirasama. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you guys for accepting this very ad hoc, impromptu discussion. So basically, yeah.
So I'll just take it real quickly. So what areas are you covering of the product?
So I'm typically covering the sales cloud and the service cloud side of things. So
Okay.
how to improve sales management, sales performance,
Mhm.
code to cash kind of things.
Okay. And then from the service side, what does that cover? Is that, you said sales and service, right?
Sales and services. So basically, services again. How do you take care of the services, manage services, deliver services? and
Oh,
all
okay.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
Straightforward. And what questions have you had today? What have customers been or partners been asking you?
Yeah, so most of the partners are asking how can they learn this so that they can sell it to the people, or how they can learn so they can acquire the skills to deliver implementation
Okay.
of these products.
Okay. Good.
Because they announced that they're going to give some free access to the software to the partners, so they want to know how they quickly can get on board on that.
Thank you for reminding me about that. Yeah. So at the keynote today, there's going to be a 1-year trial for CX, C4HANA, and also S4HANA.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
Good.
they're very keen.
Yeah. Okay. So they're running up and saying, "How do we get it? How do we get started?"
Yes.
You're finding that as well, eh? Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Free's always exciting, especially when you're wearing a suit. I just wanted to ask just briefly how you're finding the event. I mean, what do you find it enjoyable? Is it going as you expected, or?
This is the third year for me supporting it, and this is the third year for me to support the event, and this is definitely the biggest so far that I've seen. Last year it was slightly smaller, so obviously the event's growing. There's obviously more partners, so it's very exciting from that perspective. So there's a lot more buzz this year than there has been in previous years because there's obviously more people here.
Yeah. You can really feel the excitement. And how about yourself? How are you finding it?
Yeah, this is my first time at CX.
Oh,
so
good. I like that we have a little bit of a contrast here.
Yes. So I moved in from United Kingdom here just 2 weeks ago. So
Wow,
it's
welcome.
new. Yeah, thank you. And I think there's a lot of interest. I think the partners are coming forward to know a bit more and learn, so which is new and exciting to tell about.
Yeah. Thank you. Here, I'm going to hand you over to Daniel for any sort of concluding thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks, guys. And what is it? A partner's viewing, and let's say they're not necessarily CX focused or not an expert in CX, but obviously there's a couple of questions that's going to come to their mind. How does C4HANA play into our intelligent enterprise sort of messaging?
Right.
How can they get started? And what are some of the couple of next steps for those who are already more advanced in the process?
So I think that's a very good question, and probably not I can answer all of them, but the best part of that is we say we are going to give them free access to this. So, and then there is certifications that they can go to that next level.
Free access, guys. Free access.
Free access, and then once you get to a certain level with online resources, there are also certifications that can help them further.
Perfect. And guys, we're going to say a big thank you to you both. We're actually going to head over to the keynote theater. We can see a lot of people walking over there. So Vic, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So again, we're live from the SAP Global Partner Summit together with my colleague